Hello, everyone. It's time to get this play-in game started as the 7th and 8th seeds clash here tonight. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Jordan Poole is out there with DeJounte Murray, and it's Queen in at the center position. And for Portland, on the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. And it's Henderson in at the 1. Look at the Trailblazers. And a win. Here keeps them at that 7th seed.
And avoiding an even scarier prospect in the subsequent game. The loser there eliminated from playoff participation. So a lot is riding on this outcome.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. To the wing right side. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, there's nothing you can do when Zion is at the rim like that. Impossible to move him.
Henderson outside. And stolen by Williamson. And here they go. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal. And then bang! Straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And the Trailblazers with possession here. Following the score by New Orleans. Beyond the arc. And the basket by Kamara.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Williamson. Last game out, he had 14. A fader. Again, the Pelicans score.
Well, he probably didn't need the fadeaway. There's an example of style points.
Sharp against Poole. This one for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Here's Murray. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Here's Williamson. Klingon with the block.
And with every swat, Klingon is earning a reputation as a shot blocker.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Poole, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Kamara. Hands it from downtown. Kamara's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Trailblazers. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Queen. Clinging, covering. Here we go, all alone. Up the floor. Williamson with the block.
Great timing by Zion. Met him near the rim.
And Poole gets it to go.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
Portland's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. An impressive rise for Trey Murphy. From a no-star prospect stand in high school to now showing flashes of star potential in the NBA.
Well, look, Kevin, there are guys like that, and Trey Murphy's been one of them. And what you don't know, certainly when they're in high school, is how much of a worker they are, how coachable they are, and how much improvement is out there for those guys. With Trey Murphy, it just hasn't stopped.
And here are the Trailblazers now. And the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. Here's Sharp. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaden Sharp is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Sharp.
Well, each season, young Shaden Sharp seems to take another leap, especially as a scorer. His skill just keeps on getting better.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, for Sharp, it's about shooting a good percentage. When he does that, he's an impactful player.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with the Trailblazers head coach. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, "I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train, right down the lane." Back to you, Kevin.
Allie, thank you so much. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Portland trailing here. Now Henderson in the game against Sacramento. Very impressive. It's tipped.
Great timing there for Murphy. Anticipated the block and was able to get the rejection.
Williamson with the bucket. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Pelicans leading by 3. Poole outside. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. 8 points for Jordan Poole. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Sharp. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Poole outside. Williamson in the post. Kamara on him. Good on the shot. Williamson's got 6.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if if you put in in position, he'll reward you.
Poole against Sharp.
How about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots in the game right here.
Sharp taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw, and the Pelicans making a change here. Fears is checked in. And he sinks the second. Here's Queen. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Poole, the pass to Queen. To the inside. Stolen by Avdia. Here's Sharp. Off target with his 3. Pelicans leading by 4. Here's Queen. Poole finds Williamson. Shoots over Kamara. No good off the front iron. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Sharp, the pass to Henderson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Sharp on the wing. Guarded by Poole. Second shot opportunity. And there's a nice layup by Klingen.
And this young man lives on the offensive glass. Tough to stop Klingen when he's that close.
Just his first attempt. Here's Queen.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Here's Henderson. Still yet to score. Pass to Sharp. Kamara with it for 3. Henderson gets it to go from beyond the arc. It's all knotted up.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
And here is Williamson. 6 points for him. Now Fears. 6 to shoot. Klingen with the block.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And it's Sharp missing. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. There's the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here's Avdia. They grab their own miss. Klingen's shot is off. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Jay, good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight.
Right through the defender. Jeremiah Fears. A lot of traffic, but somehow finds a way.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Yves Missi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Herbert Jones comes in for Trey Murphy. Here's Wesley. That's Jamie at 13. Pass to Grant. Here's the three. And Fears pulls it down. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Well, Fears has that twitchy athleticism that gets defenders out of position.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Fears.
A natural lead guard. Jeremiah Fears wants to set others up first. That's a rare trait in the rookie, and there aren't a lot of guys like him.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Wesley. Lets it go from deep. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Here's Fears. The three from Poole. A three-pointer is right on target. Poole's got 11.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Poole. Trailblazers trail by 4. And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Fears with it. His last outing, he had 24 points. Jones from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Sharp from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Now here's Williamson. Avdia with a defensive effort.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Over to the wing. Grant outside. And here is Wesley. Back to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, a little aggressiveness pays off for Grant inside. And as a coach, you love to see that effort.
Now Fears. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Now here's Jones. The 11-footer. Missi. Avdia with the rebound. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. No good from Grant.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
To the middle. Here's Williamson. Avdia with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
New Orleans has gone 4-6 from long range here early on. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Fears. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Nice work in that two-man game. Fears has a great handle and feel for shot creation.
Here's Avdia up again. And so it's Jordan Poole making highlights for the Pelicans. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Back right after this. And welcome for the second quarter of this critical play-in game. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against Sacramento. We've got Matisse Thybulle. Williams is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Murray, and it's Wesley in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Pass to Thybulle. Here's Wesley. Over Murray. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Queen. The Trailblazers pull it in.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's Wesley. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Queen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Thybulle. Murray right side. Stolen. Here's the break. Pass to Grant. Outside for Murray. Off target from three-point range. Pelicans leading by 4. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Pelicans ball.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And the 3 ball is good. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
Well, you watch Murphy. He has a great-looking shot. It's effective, too.
Pass to Grant. And here is Wesley. Portland again missing. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And stolen by Williams. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, Grant has added range, but hasn't lost anything in close.
Wesley against Murray. Pass to Queen. Fires from the line. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Grant kicks to Thybulle. On the wing, Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Wesley. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Now just a 3-point New Orleans lead.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Queen. He's guarded by Williams. Queen can't get it to go. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Knocked away and stolen by Murray. Pass to Queen. Williams with the block.
Yeah, Williams gets at least one swat a game. He's got great anticipation.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
This time in Portland, here are your Blazer dancers.
Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Fears comes in for DeJounte Murray. Trailblazers trail by 3. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kept alive. Pass to Kamare. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Over to the left wing. A nice shot by Fears. Fears has got his 3rd basket of the night.
In college, the jumper wasn't automatic for Fears. I see signs of improvement.
Loads it up for Williams. And stolen by Fears. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Henderson with it. Fears covering. Here's Avdia. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
You got to have some fight to play in this league. Avdia is showing plenty.
Fears with it. He's got 8. Williamson is screen on Henderson. Inside. And Williamson throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Grant outside. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Grant's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now Fears. Pass to Queen. Over Williams. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Williamson. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
And when you watch Kamara, Coach, what stands out to you the most?
Well, look, I think what stands out the most is his athletic ability and his energy. Those things he brings every night, and he gets a lot done with those. And then his skills just continue to improve. And as they do, the sky's the limit.
Okay, time for an injury report.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with Portland's head athletic trainer. For as serious as that hit to the forearm appeared, it looks like he only suffered a bruise. They've decided this is an injury that can be played through, but we'll see if it's a limiting factor. Back to you.
Allie, thank you for the update.
Yeah, they'll insert him back into that rotation as soon as it's safe to do so.
Now here's Williamson. Following the miss by Denny Avdia. Fires the 3. And Trey Murphy gets the 3. 6 points for him.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
Henderson outside. Grant surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Fires the three. Got a hand on it. To the inside. Queen. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Now it's a 6-point Pelican lead. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
For the Trailblazers, Donovan Clingan comes in for Williams. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Jeremy Grant. And a change for the Pelicans. Pools checked in for Zion Williamson. Trailblazers trail by 6. Pass to Clingan. Now here's Sharp. Henderson outside. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's just a great job of finishing by Clingan.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for Portland, Clingan. Shooting
What's up?
And simply put, Donovan Clingan is a winner. 2 national titles in 2 college seasons. He can really affect a game at that size.
Here's Queen. His last outing, he had 18 points. Jones hits for 2, and Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Henderson with it. Fears covering. And the wide open shot from Avdia. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Avdia's got 5 points in the quarter. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's Queen. Clingan covering. Queen can't get it to go.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Looking to end his cold spell and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. No question, Scoot Henderson has excelled from a very early age.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think it was tough on Scoot Henderson when he first came in the league. The expectations were so high, and we didn't absolutely dominate early. People got down on him, but this is a really talented guy. If we just give him a little time, he's going to be one of the best guards in this league.
Both free throws good from Henderson.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Can they get it? Jay, he gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Here's 1 shot.
For New Orleans, their last game a loss to Minnesota. Henderson looking it over. They get a hand on it. Kicks it out to Jones. Shoots over Kamara. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Well, when Sharp is on, he is on. You see why the team is so excited about his future.
Poole, the pass to Queen. With the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys,
it can really open up the rest of their offense.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Portland trailing here. Now, here's Sharp. He's got 13. He can't get that one. Here's Poole driving to the basket. And that'll be 2 free throws. Coming up, officials on the call with the foul. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Creating havoc on the drive. Poole goes straight into the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops.
And they've done a better job at the line this quarter. They've got that free throw percentage up to almost 90%.
Both shots good from the stripe.
You know, when Jordan Poole is playing smart, selfless basketball, he can be a true weapon offensively.
Now, here's Avdia. He has 5. Henderson for 3. Messi grabs the rebound.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Kamare. Buries the long-range jumper. Kamare's got 11 points.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Here's Spears. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's Avdia off the drive. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. So it's Avdia. He'll go to the free throw line. It's going to go on Jeremiah Fears.
At the line for Portland, Denny Avdia.
One shot.
One foul.
And that one misses.
Well, listen, Denny Avdia is a key piece of this offense. He's got size at 6'9". He can shoot it, has really good passing numbers, and the best part, he's still improving.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Chalk up 2 there, and it's 13 points for Jeremiah Fears.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
There's a screen by Kamara. Here's Sharp. Second chance shot. And Klingon finishes it off. Klingon's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers. For New Orleans, their last game a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Poole the pass to Williamson. Here's Fears. Henderson defending. Trains it from beyond the arc. 16 points for him.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Shoots the 3. And it's Sharp missing. Here's Fears. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. First free throw is good. Good on both. 5 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Sharp. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first. First half, fairly even battle underway in this one. Pelicans on top, up by 5. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the...
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Contributions from their bench, providing once again the importance of depth.
Yeah, with the way their starters play, they may also need their subs in the second half. And I'm not talking submarine sandwiches, even though I'm hungry.
Looking at the scenario for the New Orleans Pelicans. With the lead they hold in this game, Shaq, the 7th seed within reach.
Can't feel that good about it. Even if they win, they have a long road ahead of them in the playoffs.
Yeah, but Shaq, they can't be worried about that right now. All they can do is win tonight.
Shaq looking more at the big picture, it appears. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And welcome to the second half of this high-stakes play-in clash. You have to like what you're seeing from Jordan Poole.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a... marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And we've got a report from the sideline, so let's get the scoop on Jeremy Grant. Allie, take it away.
Guys, the head athletic trainer for Portland provided some information. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Certainly some unfortunate timing for him and his team, but the training staff has given him the green light, and you can bet he's going to be out there contributing in this postseason push.
And Allie, we thank you for the report.
Yeah, so much changes around the league year to year, but the danger and impact of injury remains largely the same. It's not enough to be good. You gotta be lucky too.
So for New Orleans right now, Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Murray out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Queen in at the 5. That free throw, no good. And Stan, the NBA equivalent of a human wrecking ball, that is Zion Williamson. When he's on the floor, that is.
Well, absolutely. The only problem that Zion Williamson has really had in this league is staying healthy. He is virtually unstoppable going to the basket and an extremely underrated passer who creates a lot of great shots for himself and his team.
Abdia finds Sharp, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Poole, the pass to Williamson. Shoots over Kamara. And it's Williamson missing.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
Here's Sharp, and he uses the glass on the layup. Sharp's got 17 now.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Williamson with it. Kamara on him. Poole looking it over. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Oh, how about the focus by Poole completing that play?
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Poole.
And the confidence Poole plays with, you gotta admire. He feels like he can hit from anywhere on the floor.
Now a timeout called by Portland. You have to like what you're seeing from Jordan Poole.
He is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Pelicans making a change here. Botkovich is checked in. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Clingan with the bounce pass. Kamara makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
And here's Poole for 3. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Avdia. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Poole against Sharp. Pass to Queen. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Kamari's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Henderson. The shot from the low post is good. Henderson's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
Sometimes you got to go in there and play big, and that's what Scoot did.
The drive by Poole. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Henderson outside. Botkovich with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Clingan with the block. Henderson outside. Banked in off the glass. Henderson's got 9.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Here's Queen. He's got 9. Murray, the pass to Queen. And the basket is good. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
That's light work there for Murray off the 2-man game.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. Avdia with a screen for Henderson. Outside, Avdia. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. In the corner, Murray with it. Sharp against Poole. Over Sharp. Poole, no good. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. And here's Sharp. He's got 17. Pass to Klingon. Misses the baby hook. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Queen. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Klingon looks to slam that one down whenever he gets a chance.
Here's Queen. He's got 12. Cool the pass to Queen. Pocket 6. Shoots over Kamara. Queen can't get it to go.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You gotta play smart.
New Orleans leading by 3. Here's Poole. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball. Great job securing the rebound. He had to work for that one.
Murray, good. Murray's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pelicans.
Yeah, 2 tough points from Murray. He's got some grit to his game.
Rule with the steal. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Trailblazers trail by 9. Henderson outside. It's the three-point bomb. Henderson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
There's a screen by Murray. Takes a 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Avdia, the pass to Sharp. Baseline J on the way. Good. Now just a 4-point Pelican lead.
Yeah, Sharp's offense is really coming together now. He's becoming an efficient and productive threat, and we're seeing that tonight.
Murray with the bounce pass. Here's Queen, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, it's nice to see your guys taking and making the shots as you design it, especially the shots you should make.
Pass to Kamara. Avdia on the wing. Henderson outside. No good from outside.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Trailblazers trail by 6. To the paint. Sharp, that's good. And that's 21 points for Shaden Sharp.
Yeah, Sharp is just pouring shots in. Great to see him playing with this blend of energy and assertiveness.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. For the Trailblazers, Williams, he's checked in for Donovan Klingon. And it's Grant in for Avdia.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Poole, and he has 28 points for the game. Pass to Misi. Back to Poole. For the three. They get the rebound. Jones. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Jones has got his second bucket tonight.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Back to Henderson. Here's Sharp. Fires for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Sharp's got 11 in the second half.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
And staying an all-star back in 2022, DeJounte Murray has since been trying to regain that all-star form.
Absolutely, Kevin. And look, the major problem, like it is for a lot of guys, has been injury. When he's healthy, this guy can really play. He's a true two-way player and can help you win games at both ends of the floor.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you get a lot with Murray. Size in the backcourt. He plays at a high level on both ends. Very difficult matchup.
He's off on the second. And as his career has progressed, Dan, Jeremy Grant becoming a more offensively focused player.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. I think that Jeremy Grant's one of those guys that got his early playing time in the league with defense, energy, and effort. And as he got more playing time, that allowed him to develop his offensive skills. And now he is a very good scorer on top of what he gives you on the defensive end.
And Poole gets it to go.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Down low. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, with the energy Williams plays with, he's tough in the paint.
The Trailblazers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And he makes the first.
Well, for Williams, the most important thing is remaining healthy. Because when he does that, he's an impactful player.
Abdia's checked in for Shaden Sharp. That misses, so he splits the free throws. New Orleans leading by 3. Murray looking around. Jones sets the pick for Williamson. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Portland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Wesley with the ball. He's got 5. Outside Williams. Over Messi. And it's blocked. Murray against Wesley. Here's Messi. Murray kicks to Jones. Here's Williamson. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Williamson's got 13 points.
I like that pass right there by Jones. This is what being a good teammate is all about.
Now, here's Fiber. Guarded by Poole. Williams a screen on Murray. And it's Wesley missing.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Abdia finds Grant. Pass to Wesley. Williams a screen on Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Wesley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. The Trailblazers have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Wesley. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one is no good. Here's Williamson. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 15.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our state. Farm assisted the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And thanks for joining us for this 4th quarter of this play-in game. The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Wesley in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
A strong player. When you foul Williams, you really have to make sure you foul.
At the line for 1, Robert Williams.
Pelicans leading by 3. Pass to Fear. Now Jones wants to get it to Grant and does. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Now Thybulle. And here is Wesley. Grant outside. Now, here's Avdia. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Jay, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Not afraid to make tough shots. Fears is a grinder.
Elbow. 2.
Shooting for New Orleans. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Fears. Both good from the line that time. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Here's Wesley. Grant gets a wide open look. Offline with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
They set the pick. Here's Queen. Pass to Jones. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Avdia against Jones. Avdia with a screen for Grant. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. From the arc. And Trey Murphy gets the three. And now it's a 10-point Pelican lead.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
Williams sets a screen for Grant. Back to Avdia. And again, unable to change momentum here. New Orleans leading by 10. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Fears. Covered by Wesley.
Gritty play by Fears on the drive. The rookie showed some tenacity.
Second team foul. Shooting for Warriors. Two shots.
Take a break. Take a break.
And that one falls for Fears. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Trailblazers trail by 12. There's the drive, and stolen by Fears. And they're on the break. And there's Williamson on the assist by Jones. 17 points for Zion Williamson.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Wesley with the ball. Just 4 to shoot. Count it.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Pelicans.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Back to Williamson. Jones trying to get open. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Zion Williamson at the line for one.
One shot.
That free throw good from Williamson.
Well, the bottom line is this. When Zion Williamson is healthy, he is very tough for defenses to handle. You have to be very clear on your plan or he'll destroy you.
Here's Avdia. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Fears. Here's Queen. Williamson, the pass to Queen. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, the playmaking of Zion is a bit underrated. He created that three with the kickout pass.
Avdia on the wing. Takes the three. And Fears pulls it down.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
The three, and the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Henderson outside. Avdia on the wing. Covered by Williamson. Avdia gets the bucket.
Yeah, that was a great trip down the floor. Avdia is a dangerous player around the rim.
Now here's Williamson. Covered by Kamara. And it's Williamson missing. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 19-point game.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 20-6 run. Pass to Queen. And he goes in for the dunk.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Klingon was screen for Sharp. Offensive rebound. Count it. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 15 rebounds.
And what's scary about Klingon, he's still learning how to score around the rim. Donovan will only get better.
Now Fears. Here's the screen. Over Henderson. Tips it up. Here's Queen. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingon's got his 16th rebound on the night. And it's Sharp missing. New Orleans leading by 17. Fears with it. Now Avdia defending. Lets it go with a three. And Klingon pulls it down. Trailblazers shooting 43% for the game. Here's Sharp. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Sharp's got 26.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Williamson looking it over. Williamson is screen on Sharp. Just 5 to shoot.
And Murphy has become a more well-rounded offensive player, and that includes his ability to draw fouls.
Shooting for one. Craig Murphy taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, he doesn't get to the line all that often, but Murphy is nails at the stripe.
Pools checked in for New Orleans. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Trailblazers trail by 16 to the middle. Here's Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Tries it from the top of the key, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Queens. Poole on the wing. Defended by Sharp.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Avdia kicks to Anderson. Pass to Klingon.
Teams will foul Klingon. Free throw shooting right now, something he's got to work at.
Timeout Blazers. You have to like what you're seeing from Jordan Poole.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
For your Blazers, Breakers dance team. They're out there always working hard. Your Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
Free throw good. Klingon. And Klingon drops them both. Fears with it. Here's Williamson. Here's Fears. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Cleared away by Avdia. Trailblazers trail by 14. Takes it inside. Oh, softly lays it in.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Pelicans. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Now Fears. The shot misses. And here's Portland. They're on a 14-5 run. Not gonna go.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Here's Williamson. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. The basket is good.
The basketball mind Williamson has is special. Just knows how to break the D down in that pick and roll.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Pelicans leading by 12. Here's Poole. Here's Fears. Henderson defending. From about 16. Up again. Williamson. Fears with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Pelicans.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And with a victory in this play-in contest, Greg, they'll edge out the 7th seed and secure their playoff position.
And while this was no cakewalk, things now get even more serious. They'll be matching up with the best teams in their conference from here on out. And one good game won't be enough to make the difference there.
16 feet away, cleared away by Avdia. And here are the Trailblazers. They're on an 18-7 run.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
And they've done it. The New Orleans Pelicans get it done. And they'll be able to breathe a huge sigh of relief with their spot in the first round of the playoffs locked up.
This is pretty much a full series wrapped into a single game. So they'll be feeling really good about this win, and they'll get a little extra rest as well.
And that puts a cap on it. Glad to have you with us for all the drama of the play-in tournament. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jordan Poole.